right now we have an I-Team exclusive. A preschool teacher is accused of dragging a student and leaving him unattended in a hallway. It happened at the University of Hartford Magnet School in December, but the school didn't notify all parents until months later. Your consumer investigative reporter Cassidy Williams is joining us to explain what we've learned. Cassidy.
Well, Aaron, a parent at the school reached out to us because of our previous reporting about correct schools and their policies about notifying parents when a staff member or teacher is arrested. The information we've confirmed is all publicly available through the court system, but it was not shared with all parents. Stacy Von Marcella was a preschool teacher at the University of Hartford Magnet School. She's facing a felony charge of risk of injury to a minor. The arrest warrant says she's accused of dragging a student. One witness telling investigators the boy was dragged by his feet approximately 10 to 12 feet. The warrant also says she left the boy unattended in a hallway. The incident happened on December 1st. She was arrested January 22nd, but it wasn't until March 25th that parents at the school received this email from the principal. The email tells parents a staff member was arrested, but it doesn't mention a name or what happened. A parent sent the I-Team the email wanting to know why it took months for parents to be notified and why the staff member's name wasn't mentioned if arrest records are public. We asked CREC officials those questions. A CREC spokesperson tells us the teacher was put on leave as soon as the investigation began in December, and families who worked directly with her were notified, and that the school notified more parents once their lawyers told them it wouldn't interfere with the investigation. This isn't the first time parents have questioned CREC's notification policies. In September, the I-Team broke the news to parents that a paraprofessional at the Academy of Aerospace Engineering in Rocky Hill was arrested for possession of child pornography. In that case, an email was not sent to all parents until the I-Team started asking questions. Now, we left a message with the attorneys listed for Stacy Von Marcella, but have not heard back. The arrest warrant says she told investigators she never intentionally dragged the boy, and she put him in the hallway for the safety of the other children, as she believed he may hurt someone. She says she had personally been injured by the boy kicking her, and said she had been getting a lot of pushback from the principal for requesting additional help for this student. We'll have the full statement from CREC on our website, and she's due back in court later this month. Your consumer investigative reporter, Cassidy Williams, Channel 3 Eyewitness News.